it often qualif- it often it is often a qualified product, and that means it is qualified by the government, by the related function, and as famous as um, is as famous as many as it will be required by requirement. Uh, that means if a product no one know, uh, so it will not be qualified and filtered by the related function with the strictly requirement. Example, for Pepsi, I see the logo Pepsi here. I often purchase Pepsi because it is a qualified product that known by everyone.
Yeah, good. That's a good point. It's about recognizable products, having faith. Over years and years, a product gains your trust, I suppose. You know that a product has consistency. If you see, like Dal said, if you see that Pepsi logo, you just have some sort of faith in the fact that you're going to get the same delicious beverage each time. But yeah, Zung, what about you?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, because I think when a company that show advertise on television or other places, they their image impressed me, and yeah, and it will exceed other routers at the same brand, and of course I will choose the routers that were advertised advertised in the on the television, because I watch it every day, and yeah, I think it definitely deep into my mind, and is a nature of human beings that you will buy their routers. I think so. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Okay, and Tang Hoyen, hello?
Hi, good morning. To answer the question, I have to say that, frankly speaking, I don't believe in advertisements. That is why I don't normally buy products because of their attractive advertisements. I don't believe in what advertisements trying to to say the message they want to convey, because I think that advertisement is just a way they companies or organizations want to sell products. In general, when I buy products, I always ask some friends who did use it, ask for their opinion and what did they think about the products before deciding to buy them.
Absolutely. Yeah, advertising can be just a form of human thing, and I don't think they're allowed to anymore, but I think back in the day, they used to send out subliminal messages. So it's kind of a way of not quite hypnosis, but a way of just getting you to uh, sort of buy these products without actually knowing that you're thinking about it, if you see what I mean. So maybe flashing images of buy Pepsi, for example. Not that obvious, but yeah, it is a form of human manipulation. Do you think you can get away with that? It's yeah, I kind of like that. What Tang said, some very good points. We'll say hello to Bang. Okay.
Oh, good morning, teacher, and everyone in our class. My name is Bang. I am an engineer and I am living in Hanoi City now. About the questions, yes, I do. I often buy products because of their advertisements. Because I believe that uh, advertisements inform me about the quality and the price of products. They also tells me what make their product better than other, so that I will have I can choose the right product for me. But for example, I often buy Coca-Cola, yes, because it's very their advertisements are very impressive. But also sometimes there are many companies don't tell the truth about the product. For example, last year I bought a mobile phone just because of its advertisement. When I used the mobile phone, I found that the quality of the mobile phones is not as good as in the advertisement. So maybe in the future I will be more careful when I choose a product.
Yeah, that's it. They shouldn't be able to get away with that. It's kind of telling you lies that if you're saying a product does this or a product is this good, and then you actually buy the product and it's nothing like it was advertised to be. Yeah, you have a right to complain, I think, to get your money back, to make people aware of this. You know, it's not fair. Because it is a form of lying and a form of theft in a sense. You know, they're taking your money for something that wasn't promised. Anyway, advertising is the art of convincing people to spend money they don't have for something they don't need. Yeah, it is. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Advertising is the art of convincing people to spend money they don't have for something they don't need. You make your mind up. I mean, a lot of the time, the stuff you buy, you need, but a lot of, well, not need, you want. A lot of the time, the stuff you buy, you just buy because, you know, it seems, well, you make your own mind up. Fung, what do you think about this?
I think I partly agree with this sentence, but I think that this sentence exaggerates a little bit. It's not to the extent that we don't have the money, but I just think that we don't really need that products, so we don't have to buy it. But because of advertisement, we find that, oh, we need it, and we just spend money on it, even though we don't really, it's not really essential. After we bought that product, we just put it somewhere on the house. We didn't even open the box, just leave it somewhere after we bought the products. So I think that this sentence is 50% true.
Yeah, very good. I think so. All right, Nee, what do you think about this one? Hello, Nee. Can you hear me? Okay, no problem. Zhao, what do you think?
I think I do agree with this, but as actually for the thing we need, for sure, don't need the appetite, we still have to purchase, like rice, like clothes, even don't have that kind of banner, don't have a band, don't have advertise, we have to purchase by anyway. For the thing like example here is Pepsi. We can drink Pepsi, and actually we don't need it. We can drink water instead to solve our thirty. Other thing is Pantene here. We can use Pantene to clean our hair. The other way is use some kind of lip and tree. That is the natural material to wash our hair. Actually, we can use Pantene to save time, but in fact we don't have it. It's okay. So that the purpose of advertising here is to persuade people to pay the money to purchase the thing that they can they desire to use, but not really necessary, and not the thing, that thing can be replaced by other thing, but they still have to purchase.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, well said. Zung, what about you? What do you reckon to this statement?
In my opinion, I partly agree with this statement. First, on the one hand, I think when people decide to buy some routers, they had to they had to have a need of this product, and it's essential for their life. It will be useful for their daily activities, so they will choose to buy it. But on the other hand, I think because the advertising is the art of convincing people. It means they are very impressive, and you will be appeal to their products. So they should buy it because their brand, their advertising, and you don't care about your need or your and so that you will buy it, not because you need it. It will have it will help you in your life, but because you are impressed. And I think this is an art of marketing, advertising. I think so.
Good. Yeah, I was thinking about this. I mean, since I've been away, I don't have much stuff anymore, and you realize that thinking about half the stuff I have back at home, what do I actually need? What have I bought because I've seen it through advertising? There's a lot of things to consider, but you know, sometimes you do it in kind of a sort of you're not really thinking about things when you buy it. It's like subliminal in a sense. But yeah, Tang, Huyen, what do you think?
I have to say that I couldn't agree more with the quotation, because the thing with advertising is the more money you put on advertisement, the more avenues you can make for the company. That is why many companies, even in their crisis, they still put a lot of money on advertisement, because it's the only way to attract attention of customers. Maybe they can hire a famous celebrity to promote the product, so everybody will think that because the celebrity use the product, it means the product must be very good. And sometimes people, can't make up their mind. They are affected by other people. For instance, endorsement of other people said that the product is good, or they are affected by the celebrity. They therefore buy the product without knowing that they actually don't need them. I myself sometimes buying some stuff I don't need, and when I certify my I certify my needs at that time. When the product is delivered, I even don't use them. I put them in a corner of the house, and several years later, I figured out that I was stupid because I bought something that I didn't need.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Well said. I think a good point brought up was this obsession with celebrity culture, and just because you see a celebrity or a footballer or a movie star or a pop star using this product, it must mean that, wow, they're using it, we must as well. 90% of the time, they probably don't necessarily actually utilize the product. They're just there to, they're just there to push it on people, So you have to stop and think on occasion and think, is this really necessary? It's all a big scam. Bang, what do you think about this statement?
Oh, from my point of view, I disagree with this statement. Yes, in my opinion, advertising inform us a lot about the quality and the price of products what we want to buy. Moreover, advertising may show us new products which we may not know about, but they may need to buy. Yes, and advertising also make companies compete each other. As a result, they need to improve the quality of their products and reduce the price of their products. So that is very good for customers.
That's a good point. Yeah, with the competition between manufacturers, this does kind of benefit the consumers in a way, in terms of quality, in terms of price. So, everyone's got different opinions on this, and I know where I stand, but because I'm teaching this lesson, we'll hold. It's some very balanced arguments throughout, so well done. It's very interesting to hear people's different opinions. Ni, you're busy, no problem. Fung, would you like to try? Read out word number 1, define it, and make a sentence, please.
Okay, informative. And my sentence is that fundamental book is really informative for freshmen.
Okay, very good. And Dao, would you like to try number 2, please?
Tax sheet. My taxes this quarter is gain 2,000 for my business.
Okay, just repeat that. So it's the words target, yeah? Target. Yeah.
Target.
Just repeat your sentence, because I didn't really get it.
My target is to gain 2,000 for my business this quarter.
Okay, my target is to gain 2,000 for my business this quarter. Okay, good. Zung, would you like to try number 3?
Yeah. Entertaining. Entertaining means something that make you laugh or relax and amusing. Something like that.
Yeah, very good. Do you have a sentence?
Yeah. Uh, every game shows. I'm sorry. Every game show aims at and entertaining people. I'm sorry. This year above, and I
So-
will make an attitude. Yeah.
okay.
Every game show on the television is entertaining.
Okay, good. Yeah, every game show on the television is entertaining. Tang Ho In, we're looking at number 4.
Number 4, impressive.
Hmm.
Impressive. If something is impressive, it means it attracts lots of attention
Hmm.
from people.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a sentence?
The new advertisement of Pepsi is very impressive.
Yeah. Okay. I think impressive, it doesn't necessarily have to attract a lot of attention. Impressive can be a personal thing. You see, I can find something impressive and no one else can. So it's just a case of admiration and respect if something's special or important, you get? So, but yeah, you get the right idea. If it is impressive, it can attract a lot of people, but I think impressive can just be a personal thing. So, yeah, good sentence. Okay, and Bang, would you like to try number 5?
Oh, yes. Originality. It is new, interesting quality that have not been before.
Okay, just repeat one more time, Bang.
My opinion, it is new, interesting quality of something
Yeah.
that have not been before.
Excellent. Yeah, new, interesting quality of something that's not been before. Good. Do you have a sentence?
Yes. The advertisements of Apple company about the iPhone 6 has amazing originality.
That's true. Nee, are you busy still? Or are you with us? Yeah, I'll take that as the former. Fun, would you like to try number 6 then?
Provocative. And my sentence, she was wearing a very provocative outfit.
Yeah, she wore a very provocative outfit. Do you want to define it as well? What do you think it means? I know you know what it means because that sentence made sense, but just for the class?
Provocative means that something caused discussion, talk, or argument. Or another meaning is that it can cause sexual feelings or excitement.
Absolutely right. Yeah, it's different ways of looking at it. Okay, thank you. Very good. So we had informative, target, entertaining, impressive, originality, provocative. Let's take a look at these useful idioms. Well, one idiom, one phrase. So ignorance is bliss. Not knowing something makes us more happy than knowing it. So yeah, not if you don't know something, maybe you're happier than if you knew something. So that's what you say, ignorance is bliss. So it's good to be in the dark, kind of, on things. It's best not to know, so they say. And the second one, the phrase, is word of mouth advertising. So this is orally from one person to another, a form of advertising where a satisfied customer tells friends about a particular product. It's just advertising by talking to people. So, you know, I could tell you that the new, you know what I'm trying to say. It is very early still. Just talking to friends and people. So word of mouth advertising is unpaid form. Word of mouth advertising is an unpaid form of promotion in which satisfied customers recommend the product they like. It's quite a powerful form of advertising as well, isn't it? Because if your friends recommend something, you usually trust your friends. So let's ask Dao, would you like to choose one of the phrases or idiom, make a sentence?
I use the phrase word of mouth advertising.
Okay.
And you know I know the word of the business that the person who will be the leader, and they will invite more people under her or him, and under her or him will invite more people. How we can call it in English? Multi-level business. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. It's quite a long one. Yeah, sure. Good sentence. Or paragraph. Well done. Zung, would you like to try?
Yeah. I will try with ignorance is this. Yeah. I bought a product of food because of their advertising, but then I find out that that is not good as I were impressed. So I think ignorance is bliss.
Okay, yeah. Just careful. So found out. I was not impressed. So just some of your tenses, but very good. Yeah. Tang Huyam, would you like to try?
Yes, I choose number 2. My sentence is, I found word of mouth advertising is quite useful.
Good. Yeah. Well said. Yeah, I find word of mouth advertising is quite useful. Let's try and keep the sentences shorter, like less than a paragraph, because it's difficult to. It sounds over convoluted. Sentences shouldn't be so long. But yeah, good. Bang. Would you like to try?
Yes, I choose number 1. Ignorance is bliss. Don't tell your parents about your failure. Ignorance is bliss.
Don't. Yeah. Very good. Don't tell your parents about your failure because ignorance is bliss. Ni, you busy? Okay. Feng, would you like to try?
Yes, I choose number 1. A child who believes in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy would be very upset to find out that neither was real. Is ignorant was bliss?
Yeah, or you can say is bliss still because it is continuous. But yeah, good. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, you would never say ignorance was bliss. You would just say, even though it happened in the past, for example, you say in a child who believed in the Tooth Fairy and Santa and then found out. Sorry for anyone who still believes in the Tooth Fairy and Santa. Fung's just destroyed that illusion. But yeah, then you would say, you can say something in the past, but ignorance is bliss because it's a continuous thing. It's the present continuous, if you see. So yeah, you can say ignorance is bliss even when you're discussing a past something that happened in the past. Sorry, I am not very good today. I do apologize. It's difficult when you just woke up. Only when subject and the verb plus the aux. What? The verb, the subject, the verb, and the object. So only when your advertisements are very impressive can your product survive in this highly competitive market. Only when your advertisements are very impressive can your product survive in this highly competitive market. So, yeah, we're going to ask you, each and every one, to make a sentence based around this structure. It's quite what's this picture here? It's quite interesting. Oh yeah, it's for Canon. Okay, have a look at suggestions if you're stuck for a choice. But we'll go back to Tao. Would you like to start us off, please?
Only when
So you can use the suggestions for help if you want, Tao, no problem.
can you explain the auxiliary verb?
It doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. I'm not even gonna. So, but you can see how the structure works based around the example, right? So think about it. Only when your advertisements are very impressive can your product survive this highly competitive market. So.
Just can I make an example like only when your company determine the right marketing budget, can choose the right type of advertising.
Absolutely, yes. Only when your company can determine the budget of their marketing or the marketing budget, can you choose the right types of advertising. Yeah, good. Okay, and Zung, would you like to try?
Yeah. Only when your marketing advertising strategy is impressive and succinct. Do your I will make a sentence later, please.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Tang just pointed it out. The auxiliary verb, we add can in this sentence. You may, you must, you will, you shall, you need. Very clever. Tang, would you like to make a sentence?
Sure, I'll try. Only when I feel a product, only when I really need a product, will I buy them.
Okay, very well said. And Bang, would you like to try?
Yes, of course. Only when you understand your target market can you advertise effectively.
Good. Only when you understand your target market can you advertise effectively. Who else was it? Zung?
Yeah. Only when your advertising strategies embrace your audience, do your company do your company earn do your company promote your your quantity of products.
Okay, I think you would use for the verb would use would. So could you write that sentence in the chat box, Zung? Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cheers. Yeah, you write it down. We'll come back to it. It's just difficult when sentences are so long to sort of like pick up on them. So raise your voice. Oh, cripes. Back to Fung. I'm so sorry. Would you like to make a sentence?
My sentence is only when your advertisement convey a provocative message. May your consumer remember your ads.
Yeah, so only when your product conveys a provocative message can consumers remember your ad. Or will, yeah. Okay, good. Right, excellent. And Zung, don't forget to write the sentence down, and we'll go over it. Okay, so why is it necessary to advertise? I look at that McDonald's and it makes me very hungry indeed. Why is it necessary to advertise? What makes an ad persuasive? So think about this. Look at all the suggestions below if you need any help. Promote new products, enter a competitive market, inform customers about your products, advance sales, increase your revenue, be informative, be entertaining, be original. We have run out of time, so we'll just keep them at 2 minutes each conversation. So, Fung and Zhao, just talk about number 1. Why is it necessary to advertise? Okay, just number 1.
Okay, hello Đào.
Good morning, Phương.
So I think that so you first can you name me some reason? The reason why it's necessary to advertise?
And in the viewpoint of the businesswoman, I think it is really necessary to advertise. The first is to promote the new product. The second is to keep reminding the product to the customer, even it is exists for a long time, but to remind the customer for the new product is introduction. For the original product is to keep maintain and remind them the taste, the appearance, the packing of the product. Other thing is how to say, other thing is I mean the pin into the customer's mind, our image, our brand, to let them remember and think about us whenever they want to purchase the product. Example for drinking, we are Pepsi, and customer has a multiple choice like a Coca-Cola, Fanta, 7-Up. Whenever they think for drinking, they will think about us, about Pepsi. How they can think about Pepsi? Of course, we are advertising how immersed we are, how tasty it was, and how bad we appeared. I think. How about you?
Yes, I think you have a point there. I also agree with your point that advertising through advertising we can continuously inform the customers about our products. Another reason for advertising is to advance your sales of the advance sales of the society, because it's like an imaginary way of presenting the communication and enforcement. And because advertisement also, I'm not sure how to explain this point. Because I'm not about business, so I just know the reason, but can you help me? Do you understand?
I think that you can explain by the customer's viewpoint. Do you need an advertisement or not?
Yes, from the customer viewpoint, advertisement is essential, but sometimes they just exactly how good their product is, and the and their and I think that because they exactly think too much, so that customer don't really believe in them, and maybe also because of another reason that there are too many advertisement, and it's like it makes the customer fed up. So they don't want to watch them anymore. They think they just bullshit.
Have you ever been purchased a product that is because of it appear on the mass television frequently?
Yes, I think I have. Sometimes, especially for skincare products. Yeah, women usually be attracted to the cosmetic.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, very good. Let's stop there just because of time. Zung and Tang Huyen, okay?
Morning, Dao. How are you today?
Thank you. And you?
Yeah, so far so good. What do you think about a good advertisement? What makes an advertisement persuasive?
Yeah, I think there are many elements that decide a good advertisement and a persuasive advertisement, because you know if you want to you want to sell your products, I think is a result of many people who cooperated with others very well to sell your product. And if you want to be a advertiser, you have to communicate. You have to be communicative and yeah, open-minded to find out what your potential audience need from your products, and you have to satisfy this. If you if you find your need and your essentially, you will be more easier. I'm sorry, you will
I
be
think
easier
you
to.
a little bit misunderstand the question. The question is what makes an ad convincing or persuasive? I think only when an ad is informative. Can it be, I mean, will it be persuasive to customers? Do you think so? Informative.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
Anything else that you can think of? Any other quality that an ad
I
should
think
have?
to make the products more persuasive, uh, the yeah they had to exaggerate the quality of their products to sell it, and when the audience um yeah make sense about the profit or the benefits of their of their company products, they will be they will be more persuade, and yeah, we will choose your products. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Apart from being informative, I think a good advertisement should be entertaining. Entertaining. For instance, every time when you watch an advertisement on the TV, you can see a lot of funny activities or and entertaining skins that attracts customers' attention.
Yeah, do agree with you, and I think if you if you, if you want to make advertise an advertisement perspective, you have to build a plan very clearly and concisely, so that
Hmm.
when it works
Yes,
when it works
and to
it
make it
will.
stand out of the crowd, you should make something, I mean, creative.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
That's
in the
different from
marketing.
others.
we'll stop there because we're running out. Well, we're gonna get cut off by the system. God damn it! All right, Bang, and we'll bring Fung back in if that's okay. You can talk about what makes an ad persuasive. What makes an ad persuasive? Okay. 2 minutes.
Uh, Hello, Bang.
Oh, hello Phương.
So, what do you think that so what make an act persuasive? What do you think?
Oh, in my opinion, um, a good ad must be informative and entertaining. Uh, it need to inform well about their products. For example, about the quality and the price of product, and this also need to be entertaining so that people can remember their products well, and then they will buy them. Another one is the original. Yes, and ads also need to be original because if they repeat some types of advertisements of another companies, people will be very people will not interesting about their products anymore. And how about your opinion?
Yes, I agree with you, and I just want to add one more that in the advertisement they should also use subtlety. That means they use subtitle to So to show the customers what they advertise more clearly, because sometimes the advertisement is usually short, so they speak really fast, and sometimes we cannot hear what they talking about. So I think that the most memorable and resonating ads usually work fine line between clarity and subtlety. Um, but sometimes you want to your customer to get your message, but you also want them to think a little bit, so you can create their cognitive residue or lasting impact. And that's my idea.
Very good.
Yes, I
We
agree
must.
with you.
Okay, thanks, Fung. Thanks, Bang. We must leave it there because after 1 hour, just gets cut off, and I hate when that happens because you don't really get to wrap up. But yeah, in terms of everyone's pronunciation, I thought very good. I think to keep practicing, to keep conversing, to keep listening to each other will build on your natural kind of rhythm, your natural flow, your natural singing voice as it comes along. Vocabulary, very good all round. I mean, obviously, just keep reading, challenging yourself, building vocabulary, giving yourself more options when it comes to conversation. But fantastic debate. It's very well balanced, and I do like a lot of people had a very good good use of link words where you might say, well, having said that, but on the other hand, however, so on and so forth. You know how you sort of you move from one side of the argument to the other in quite a sort of natural and free-flowing way. In terms of grammar, very good. Just be careful at times with your tenses. But I've written down bits and bobs, some vocabulary, some grammar. Please have a read. If there are any questions before the end, please feel free to ask. We'll go back to Zung. Yeah, I changed your comment, your sentence. It's very good. Only when your advertising strategies are impressive will your company increase their quality of products. When your advertising strategy, because you're talking about the company, so you'd say would increase their quality of products. Okay, Tang, Tang Korean, you have a question?
Yeah, according to your comment, you suggest me improve my speaking rhythm. So could you please give me more detail how to improve my speaking rhythm?
Sorry, to improve your what? What did I write?
Speaking rhythm.
Oh, speaking rhythm. That's again something which I think will naturally. It's kind of just a way of practicing constantly to kind of create. I don't have any criticisms really of it. It's just I felt I have to put something else in. In terms of improving your speaking rhythm, I just think it's kind of a natural ebb and flow which comes through practice. That's all. But I gave you a very high grade for it. So I just think it's something which will come naturally. It's to do with your accent and to do with the but very clear, articulate, and concise. So in terms of that, it's not a big deal, but I need to write something slightly. So it's in terms of just keep on practicing speaking to get this kind of accent, you know, this more natural rhythm, more natural flow. But other than that, very good indeed. So very little to criticize. I hope that helps. I hope everyone's satisfied. Okay, Zung, you have a question?
Yeah, in your feedback, you said that ambitious sentence, and you mean I have to shorten my sentence.
At times, I thought your sentences were quite ambitious in terms of, if at times maybe you went on for too long and sort of there were a few, it was difficult to correct, you know? If a sentence is like, a whole paragraph long, I might have found it difficult to correct. So when we're creating sentences for the purpose of, you know, centered around an idiom or centered around just creating a sentence based around a word, I would say keep it a bit more concise. But when you wrote it down, the sentence was good. It was ambitious, but it was good. And all I said is keep reading as well. Keep reading to build on your vocab. So yeah, in terms of being ambitious, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying for some of these parts of the lesson where it's just about creating a sentence, just keep it a little more concise and a little shorter. That's just an opinion, and then we can sort of correct it if there's any sort of hiccups, because there might have been some tense issues, past and present sort of colliding at times. But yeah, I hope this helps. Anyway, we're going to get cut off in 30 seconds, so we'll leave it there for now. What we've looked at is vocabulary related to advertising, run an ad, word of mouth. Run an ad, did we do that? Was that one of them? Word of mouth advertising, only when, and discussions about advertising, why it is necessary to make an ad persuasive. So very good. I'm going to say bye because we'll cut off now. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.